Hello Stamper, welcome to France's video. I'm France Martin, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up, and today I'm going to show you how to make a simple spinner card. If you see this one, it's been very lovely. I mean, it really can, make sure, see how it's just flip around. So I'm going to share how to do this, or it can slide, depend. If you leave it flat, then it's just slide. When you put it up, it spins. So I'm using the paper, the Picture Perfect Party, that it's in the occasion catalog on page 5. So I'm using this paper, it is 6 by 6, and to make the opening for our spinner, I'm using the sliding door framelit die. That's the one that go with the barn door on page 43 of your occasion catalog. So, because it is designer series paper, it's kind of thin, so I cut this at 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 because I just wanted a little border. I realized after I started my video, this here measure 5 1/4 by 4. So just, you want to cover your paper, even if it's a little bit smaller, that is okay. Just make sure that you put that very lovely on top of this here. And then we're going to bring the big shot here. And this is for an opening at the top and the bottom. Well, we don't need two openings for this. So what we're going to do, let me bring the big shot. Make sure you're in the view there. And you just need one of the openings. So I just need the one at the top. I'm going to put that right here. Oh, I want it about almost in the center there. And you can use a post-it note or temporary tape. I got temporary tape right here. So I'm just going to put that here so it stays straight there. Let's hope I got it straight. Now we're going to cut this. So it's just going to cut that part because the other part it's not there. Let's remove this. Let's remove the big shot. So post-it note or temporary tape, both of them work perfectly fine. And now we get our slider. Well, when it comes to the slider, sometimes it don't want to slide perfectly. So the best advice is to use wax paper. I had a whole piece here, I don't know where it went. So we're going to take another one. And this wax paper, you can use it over and over and over. It don't have to be a new piece. So it's kind of a little bit of wax there. What you want to do is take this, really press this there. And on the other side, remember you get two sides. Now go in the back. And that's going to help it of sliding very quick and spinning around. Now I got some washer here that they're the number 6. So we're going to take 2 little washer. You can use pennies too, but this is very cost effective, put it that way. Now you're going to take the mini dimensional. Going to put that right in the back of one. Put that in your opening. Oh, first though, if you want some stamping, you would have to do the stamping first. So I wanted the happy birthday on this one. I don't have my block. Here we go. So let's do the stamping first. Or if you want to put a die, and that is the stamp set. I'm going to have the name on my blog there. I don't even know where I put, oh, here it is. It is the birthday stamp set, perennial birthday in the occasion catalog. I want the big happy birthday. And the other one, the celebrate, that is the framelit in the celebration. It is Celebrate You Tinlets. That's the one, the Celebrate. I did it in rich raspberry and white in the back. Glue top on each other. And I'm going to explain when you use a die cut there. I want to make sure it's the right way, not upside down. Here we go. So now I get the happy birthday there. So now I'm going to take my washer that I got my dimensional at the top there. Here we go. Where's the other one? Now we're going to remove the little cover on that. We're going to put our another washer at the top. Now, for the paper, I'm sure you're thinking, oh my gosh, she cut all that fussy cutting. It is not fussy cutting, really. When you come at that little fray thing there, what I done, I just use my scissors, and you don't want to fridge or all little piece, because that's going to stop the spinning if it's too much. So just cut a little bit. I don't fuss too much over this. See, you don't have to follow all those little peas. And here I go. So I just move my scissors a bit, and voila. Nobody gonna know that, you know, if you follow perfectly or not. Now that we got that, I got a little bit too much blue here, so I'm just gonna trim that a bit here. Here we go. Now, because the hat, you could put it right on top of that, but you want something heavy more. So I get 1 1/4 here, 1 1/4 circle in the heavy cardstock. So what you're going to do is take some glue dots, and I like to add 3 glue dots. And I do the same thing for the barns too, for the washer. Just to make sure it's all covered, I get a good spinning motion on it. I mean that it stay, you know, very secure there. Well, you don't want to leave your scissors there. Here we go. Now place your, and this is heavy white cardstock. You want some something heavy. Now you can put your hat right here. Or if you put a decal or a cutout, you want to put some dimensional on your circle. If not, your hat's gonna hit the cutout. So if you don't have a cutout, like this one, I don't have a cutout, I stamp direct, then I wouldn't have to do this. I could have put it right directly on it. Now I'm going to move that right at the edge there. Here we go. So now let's see if this spins right. For some reason it don't want to spin. Let's see what I get wrong here. I know what it is. Let's finish the card and it will spin. It needs something to hold that straight. So what you want the foam strip, and that's very important, so you give a good base in the back to keep it straight, well, straight or heavy in the back, because my paper wanted to bend. So I'm going to put one strip there, and I put a strip at the top. I'm using quite a bit of this. And we're going to put another strip right here. And right at the bottom, just make sure it's just below the washer. And I know the other one we did the side, but I don't think we need the side. So now it's gonna, see how much it go already better. Let's put that on our card base. Let's remove those backing here. Well, that's funny. Here we go. Let's make sure this is straight though. See, if you take the tip of your scissors, it's much easier. Oops. Keep the phone down though. It's just because I'm trying to rush here. Here we go. Here we go. Now let's take this. Let's put that right. Remember, I just got a tiny little border there. Okay, let's try this now. Et voila. Now it's going. Let me take a little bit. I don't like this one the way that it's. Let me make sure I get plenty of wax. Here we go. Now it's going. Sometimes you just need, and also the first few times, sometimes when you spin it, your dimensional get a little bit of glue on the top. So now you see how it spin good. So you just have to rub it a few times. Here we go, my friend. This is it, how to do the easy spinner. And if you get a little bit of problem like I did there, just make sure you use more wax. And many times it is the dimensional there that gets some glue on it. So you want to make sure your dimensional is clean. Because see, now it's going perfectly fine. And also it could have been that I had some of the glue between the two paper. So that's something else. So if you just use a piece of cardstock, you wouldn't have that problem with the glue. Now that I rub it all on, it's spinning good and it's sliding good. This is it for now. All my product will be listed at FrenchieStamps.com. Above or below, you're going to have the direct link to get all the product. Thank you so much and have a lovely day. Bye-bye for now.